No doubt, one of the biggest concerns for home buyers right now is having to come out of pocket to pay their buyer's agent. And for one, that's why I'm teaching home buyers how to represent themselves as a DIY home buyer so that they don't have to worry about this at all. But this is really a problem for buyer's agents. You see, a good buyer's agent should meet their client in their fears and tell them, you know what? Yes, we need to agree on compensation, whether that's 3% or 2.5%, whatever it is. We're going to agree to that. But you know what? My priority is getting you into the right home for you. So I am going to show you every home that fits your criteria, regardless of what the seller is offering for compensation. And when we find the home that you love, then we'll take the amount that we agreed to and we will do everything in our power to negotiate the deal such that the seller pays a concession to cover my compensation. Now, that might mean that the seller accepts the offer as is. They might be offering the amount of compensation that we agreed to. It might mean that we need to add a little bit more to your offer so that the seller can come down to make that concession to cover my compensation. It might mean that we have to get a little bit creative where you may have to come out of pocket some and I might even have to reduce my commission some. But my priority as your agent is to find you the perfect home regardless of offers of compensation. That's what a good buyer's agent should be communicating to their client, not giving in to a client's fear. The client doesn't know any better. And so you don't want to give in to their fear and be like, well, that's fine. We just won't show you other homes that could be perfect for you because they're not going to offer the compensation that we've agreed to. I'm only going to show you the homes that get me paid. That is so selfish and messed up. So I'm not trying to like unload on this guy. He's sincere, means well, I'm sure. But it just bothers me the number of comments that I see like this where it's like, buyer's agents, get your heads out of your ass. Stop trying to protect just your own interests and actually care about getting your client the best possible home for them. All right, rant over. Again, the best way to avoid all of this is just to learn how to represent yourself as a home buyer. And if that's something that you're into, do be sure to follow along.